Hey everybody, it's Kyle the Lawn Mentor here, and it's been a little while since I have started using this Ego string trimmer that I did an unboxing video for not too long ago, and I've definitely got some things that I love about it and some things that I'm not so fond of. I hope you'll stick around for this review. Let's talk about this new trimmer. So first things first, I thought we could just go ahead and start up here at the top and work our way down. I will say that I do enjoy this battery placement being in line with the shaft of the string trimmer. I've used other string trimmers that were battery powered that actually were vertical, and the balance, overall balance of this string trimmer. So I really enjoy the balance of this string trimmer, and I attribute that in part to the placement, size, and weight of this battery. As far as battery life goes, I've had to charge this thing only one time, and I mean, I've probably used it a dozen times around my yard, and I've only needed to charge it one time. The only thing I'll say is that I know some of these Ego batteries have like bars around them so that you can get a better idea of like how much % of battery you have left. But with this one, you only get a solid green or a blinking red or solid red to know whether it's fully charged or not. So that's one thing I wish that was a little different about this. Coming up here to the handle here, we have a safety right here that you have to actually depress in order to pull the trigger. It is a variable speed trigger. So I do enjoy that. It seems to have a little bit of more travel than I would like to actually get it started. I wish the travel was less to actually get it started. But this handle here is actually one of the things that I don't really enjoy about this string trimmer. It's that this trigger, this safety switch, is only on one side of the handle. I wish it was ambidextrous, because when I flip this string trimmer around, there's nothing on this side, so I have to kind of reach around and, you know, hold one side and then curl my hand just to get it that way. I wish I could have a more positive grip on this part. I have to actually like use one of my middle fingers or ring fingers and then also, or like smash my pinky against it, but then the rest of the tips of my fingers get in the way of this trigger. So it's just not a natural kind of thing. I'd rather be able to put the crotch of my hand right here kind of right on the grip, and then use my thumb over here to depress that, you know, over here or on the other side, and be able to more comfortably pull that trigger. This is a split carbon fiber shaft, so it's lightweight and durable. I love the look of it, and I've had no problems there. The next thing I wanted to talk about is this handle here. If there was one thing that I did not like about this string trimmer, it would be this handle. This handle is just really flimsy. You can see that I'm kind of pushing on it right now. And when I'm walking around carrying this thing through the yard, this is like bouncing back and forth. I tend to walk around with a string trimmer like this if I've got something else in my hand or whatever. So this just kind of wiggles a little bit in the hand, and I feel like I'm gonna break this. So that's pretty much the only complaint I have of this thing. But hey, I guess if it stands the test of time and it works fine, that's fine. And I feel like if anything's gonna break first on this trimmer, it's gonna be this handle. So I wish this had like a steel core to it, or if it does have a metal core and I'm misspeaking, that it was a little stiffer. This is the one thing that I would change about this string trimmer. But continuing to work down here, this is the string trimmer that does have the power load. So this is an amazing feature that is gonna save me a lot of headaches in the future. You just go ahead and push this button here and it will actually take the string in, and there you go. And then of course we have our bump feed down here, which has been really nice. I enjoy that this is a large flat disc and takes up the entire base of the head here. Some of them have like a smaller kind of knob that sticks out that you have to hit, that's, you know, maybe the size of a quarter or whatever. So this is really easy to use. I did take apart the head and see what it was like to load new string in there, untangle string if you had to. You actually don't have to take this apart to thread new string through the head, to get it in there, but I took it apart to see what it was like and didn't really have any issues with that, so it was easy to take apart and take care of. The performance of this thing is fantastic. I'm coming from a gas Echo string trimmer, and that's always been one of my kind of holdups when it came to switching from gas to electric was, will the performance be as good? I can say that this thing has exceeded my expectations in terms of electric performance. And what I love about this is that I don't have to keep two-stroke fuel around anymore. I don't have to wait for the engine to warm up before I can really go at it full throttle. I just pop the battery in, walk to the spot in my yard where I need to trim, pull the trigger, and I'm good to go. So overall, the performance is awesome. My two biggest gripes about it are that the safety switch is not ambidextrous, and this handle just feels a little flimsy. The length of the shaft is perfect for me. I don't feel like I'm overextending or overreaching with my string trimmer. It has, you know, electric instant on performance, and it's ready to go. And I have no doubts that in terms of durability that this will last me quite a long time. Would I recommend that somebody buy this? Heck yeah. This thing rocks. I do know that the Green Machine company, which is kind of a newer company that's being sold at Home Depot, has a string trimmer that's kind of looks like this, and it has a carbon fiber shaft. In fact, the design is very similar. I do not believe it has this power load feature. Maybe one day I can get my hands on one of those and do a comparison of this Ego versus that Green Machine, and we can look at which one's better, which one's more cost effective, or if they perform just about the same. Hope you guys have been enjoying the videos that I've been putting out lately, and if you have, I hope you'll hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. I've got plenty more content that's coming on the way as we round out the end of the season. I hope all of your fall projects, overseedings, maintenance plans, and everything have gone spectacular, and I would love to hear about those down in the comments too if you want to chat. And as always, I will see you in the next one.